Do you practice random gratitude in the course of your day? So this morning, I took my husband's car to get the oil changed. You're probably thinking like, big whoop, what's the big deal? Well, my husband's a CPA in the middle of tax season. And so when the light went on that he needed maintenance, he was like, could you please just take my car in? I just don't have the time to do it. And I knew, it was something easy for me to be able to do early in the morning. So I took the car in, and then afterwards I just wanted to pop over and drop the car off and switch back and get my car. And as I was turning into my husband's office, I see him standing there just in his little Maryland sweatshirt, and his tennis shoes, CPA in the middle of tax season, just sort of hanging out waiting for me to come. And I just realized how incredibly happy I was to see him. And I just said hello to him this morning, right? But we've been married almost 36 years and been together longer than that. And I felt incredibly grateful. So, I gave him a hug, I said hello, and I started to drive away. And then I realized, did I really tell him what I was feeling at that moment? So I turned back around and I hollered across the parking lot and got his attention. And he came back to the car. And I just shared with him, that I still was getting those butterflies in my stomach, just so happy to see him when I pulled into that lot today. And happily, he shared with me that he was having the same kind of feelings, which was great. And again, it's not necessarily something just with your spouse, but do you take the time to actually tell people what you're thinking when you appreciate them? Do you take the extra second to say thank you when you're, at a Starbucks and somebody just gives you amazing service? Or do you check in with somebody when you're checking out at a store and they just don't seem like they're having a good day? Do you know the power that it could be by just telling them, their hair looks good, or you like their shirt, or they're doing a good job, or just, I just wanted to tell you that you matter. My friend Mark Brudzinski just put out a book called You Matter, amazing book. Suggest that you check it out on Amazon. But the whole idea of human relationships. I was teaching a workshop last night on instant joy. And as part of the workshop, we were talking about the number one predictor of happiness, according to a Harvard study, is what your relationships look like. Strong human connection, strong relationships. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little challenge today, give you a thought. And, if you haven't already, maybe take time to text, take time to pick up the phone, take time to just look up when you're out about in the world and tell somebody that they matter. Tell them thank you. Tell them that you're grateful for them and tell them why. So that's my thought. Wendy Oliver, your happiness coach. If you ever want to talk, I would love to hear about what you're doing in the world. Please feel free to reach out anytime. Make it a great day.